Aussie FIFA HD, and welcome back to yet another episode of my skill move tutorial series where I show you how, where and when to perform a skill move in FIFA 21. Today we're learning a skill move that I cannot believe actually does work in this game in FIFA 21. It's almost like the El Tornado in FIFA 19. This skill move, the rainbow, that's right, you heard it, the rainbow flick, is actually usable in this game. To my surprise, EA have not patched it. It's hard to lock onto and it's hard to defend against. So without further ado, let's jump into the intro. Then I'm going to teach you how to perform the rainbow in FIFA 21.
Griezmann, three men around him, but somehow finds some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
Ronaldo on the ball. He's made
Look at this, just control. The control displayed there is absolutely ridiculous.
The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest of...
We talked about Aussie FIFA, he's not here to make up the numbers.
Moving into how you perform the rainbow flick in FIFA 21. All you will need is the right analog stick, and basically to perform this you will need to click back twice and then once forwards, depending on where the player is facing. So we're talking degrees, you need to press twice 180 degrees to where the player is facing, and then forwards, so that would be 0 degrees to where the player is facing. He will perform the rainbow flick. If we're talking from a clock perspective, you're clicking back twice at 6 o'clock and then forwards once at 12 o'clock, and he will perform the rainbow flick. And obviously it will depend which way he is facing. Depending on where the player is facing will depend on where you flick the stick. It's like any skill move, you need to learn the angles, okay? But you're seeing up in front of your screen now, all I'm doing is flicking back twice, flicking once forwards, and that's how you perform the rainbow flick in FIFA 21. Moving into where you should use this skill move. Okay, I have found the place you should use this is on the wing and in the 18-yard box, or around, especially just outside the 18-yard box. This is the area of the pitch where I do recommend you using this, and also on the wing. I'll explain that a little bit later, but essentially the best place is around the 18-yard box when your defender is defending passively, let's say. Although aggressively you can still use this. It's actually quite overpowered when they're defending quite aggressive. On the wing, it is a good place to use this as well, especially when the wing back or the right back or left back is coming at you. But I'll get more into that in the next segment of when you should use the skill move. Moving into when you should use the rainbow flick. Okay, basically, look, the reason why I sighed then is because I just can't believe I'm actually doing this skill move tutorial, because the rainbow flick should not work in an esport. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Nor should the El Tornado in FIFA 19, but I'm not complaining. I'm not going to complain. Essentially, the time you should use this is when your defender or the opponent is running at you, he's defending aggressively or even passively, and you need to get it past him. And essentially what you can do is do this rainbow flick, and it goes over their head. But the thing about this skill move is it's hard to lock on, especially balls in the air this year in FIFA 21. They're hard to lock onto when you're defending. Even like the flick ups, okay, you can do by pressing R3, they're actually hard to tackle, okay, and maybe I'll do a tutorial on that in the future. But essentially anything that's up in the air and you have control of, it is hard to tackle. That's why the rainbow flick is overpowered, and the time you should use this is essentially when the defender is either passive or aggressive in the defense. And especially out in the wing, if they're aggressive and they're running at you with the right back or the left back, use this skill move and you will get past them most of the time. Another time is when the defender or your opponent is defending around the box and he's using the AI. You can use this to flick the ball up past the line of the defense into where the space is behind, in where the goal is, and you can have a shot. And I have found, I've even conceded from this. I'm not going to lie, I have conceded from this, where people have done the rainbow flick over the line of the defense into the space, and as I said, it's hard to lock onto when you're defending. So it's very overpowered, and once again I'm going to say I can't believe I'm teaching you guys this, but it works. It does work. And if you guys want to have something different to your game, maybe something that's quite unpredictable, use this once in a while. You might actually find yourself scoring some goals. So be sure to implement this into your game. That though will signal the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, subscribe, like the video, and obviously follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description down below. I post on there when I do upload new episodes, so be sure to watch out for that. But as always, guys, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'm out. Have a good one, and peace.